Hi, everybody. It's Casey Wright, high school principal. Nice. Thank you for joining us today. I got something really special for you. I'm pretty excited about this. Every year, our PTA, our PTSA, nominates teachers for the Teacher of the Year award, and we're about to read to you guys all the nominations, and then pretty exciting. You might have saw this on social media. We will announce the winner. We actually did the announcement winner yesterday, but we wanted to get this for you today. So I have a bunch of students with me who nominated some awesome teachers, and of course, my team. Miss Archer and Mr. Buckler are here too. They're going to read some from parents, or actually, Miss Archer nominated some people too. So here we go. First up is going to be the Educator of the Year, Miss Blair.
Hello, everybody. So the first nomination is for Shannon Blair, and this was nominated by various students. She works so hard to teach all of her students. She has helped me so much this year and makes me smile. I love going on our Google Meets. Ms. Blair is such a caring person to everyone. She also believes everyone deserves a chance, and she will be willing to help that person through anything they need help with. Let's not forget about her humor. If you're having a bad day, she will always find a way to cheer you up. That is why Ms. Blair should be Educator of the Year. For all my life, school writing has been a bit of a burden, and I haven't been able to find it fun. This year is the first year I started to enjoy writing. And not only that, but I started to write in my free time for fun as well. I feel that Ms. Blair is the reason for this. She has shown me ways to make writing very pleasant and not so tedious. On top of all that, she works incredibly hard, and especially through being over the computer, I can tell she works very, very hard to make school easier and more fun for every single student individually. I'm very glad that she is my teacher and will be one of those teachers I will remember throughout the rest of my life. This month in particular, I've managed to write more than I think I did throughout several years of school before. Congratulations, Ms. Blair, on your nomination.
I, Campbell McFerrin, nominated Senora Conte for Educator of the Year. She is always so helpful with every one of her students, including me. She really makes class enjoyable for everyone and makes me actually want to learn about Spanish and the culture around the language and the countries that speak it. If I ever need help with anything, she is always there to assist me with whatever I need, in class or out of class. Senora Conte always encourages us to speak Spanish, which makes the class much more valuable because it really helps us in the real world. All of her projects she assigns us are interesting, creative, and fun, and our current project is one my brother is also doing in college Spanish. It really is an example of how this class will help me in the future. This year I was very on the fence about taking Spanish 4, but with Senora Conte teaching it, it made me want to take the class. She just makes Spanish more enjoyable than it has ever been for me. Those are just a few of the many reasons I have nominated Senora Conte as Educator of the Year.
Sorry. I am writing this letter to nominate Mr. Davis for Educator of the Year. Mr. Davis is not only a fantastic teacher, but also a great person. He makes learning a new adventure every day. AP classes can be daunting and overwhelming. Students usually expect an AP class to mean a lot of hard work, hours of studying, and many times a lot of stress or anxiety navigating the workload of the course. Mr. Davis makes his class never feel overwhelming, though. He makes learning about human behavior educational and fun. I look forward to sixth period every day, and every day I leave his class with a smile on my face. He is always helpful and never turns away a student who needs extra help in his class. He will spend his free period or time after school helping students with whatever they need. I learned this firsthand during golf season when I had to miss some of my in-person days due to golf tournaments. Mr. Davis made sure I was able to catch up, and throughout the year, he has not only taught our class about psychology, but he has also helped us prepare for life after high school with many open discussions. He always allows the class to ask questions that sometimes goes off topic, but that's where we learn the most. He treats his students like the adults we are becoming, and he teaches us how to think instead of what we should know. Every day, it is our own adventure. He makes each class period he teaches unique and lets the discussion guide the class. Even though our class usually consists of an ongoing conversation, each class he teaches has an underlying message of how to be a better person. He teaches with excitement and passion, which makes his students excited to learn as well. We are also lucky to have Mr. Davis as our teacher, and I could not think of a more deserving person to win this prestigious award.
My name is Lorna Pico, and I nominated Dr. Andrew Zancarelli for the Educator of the Year award. The one thing I'm going to remember the most about high school is German, because of Dr. Zancarelli, my German teacher. He has been a huge influence on my life since before high school even started. Before ninth grade, I wanted to take French. It was written on my schedule and everything. Then I went to the freshman activities fair. Wandering around, I came across the foreign language tables. I skipped over Spanish because I knew it wasn't what I wanted to study, and I went to the French table. At the next table over stood Dr. Zincarelli, all decked out in his lederhosen and feathered hat, Einstein bust sitting on the table. He called me over and we started talking. Over the course of 7 minutes, he had entirely changed my high school plan. He explained the differences between the French and German programs and talked about all of the practical uses of the German language in various career fields. That night, I changed my scheduling form from French to German, and I haven't looked back since. The first day of freshman year, I walked into second period German and was entirely blown away by Dr. Zincarelli's teaching method. When I say blown away, I actually mean seriously overwhelmed. For the duration of the 48-minute class period, Dr. Zincarelli spoke English for a total of 3 minutes. The moment the bell rang for the start of class, he walked into the room and introduced himself and the class in German. For all 4 years, I have learned German the same way you taught your children English, baby talk, showing them objects and telling them what they were. Generally speaking, the best way to describe it is full immersion. Less than half of our overall class time has been spent speaking English. In my opinion, full immersion is the best way to learn a language, and I learned that from Dr. Zincarelli. However, the German language was not the only thing I learned during my German classes. While studying German grammar, I learned how it related to English grammar in ways I didn't even realize existed. When we were studying culture, we compared not only German and American cultures, but Austrian, Swiss, Italian, South American, and many other cultures as well. When reading the play Besuch der alten Dame, or, in English, The Visit of the Old Lady, we discussed heavy topics such as religion, morals, and humanity. Dr. Zincarelli handled our debates with grace and objectivity, allowing us to speak our opinions respectfully and without argument. Because of Dr. Zincarelli, I have committed to Bowling Green State University in hopes of becoming a German teacher. My goal is to inspire other people the same way he inspired me. Dr. Zincarelli has instilled in me a sense of confidence, happiness, and a love for languages that I will never lose. Overall, Dr. Zincarelli is the best and most inspiring teacher I have had in all 13 years of my schooling thus far.
All right, great job, guys. Some awesome teachers there. And so drum roll, please, if you're at home, bang on your table. This will be the Educator of the Year. It is Miss Pierce. So we have a couple nominations for Miss Pierce.
I would like to nominate Mrs. Rachel Pierce for Educator of the Year. A kind-hearted and caring teacher, Mrs. Pierce takes time out of her day to spend with any of her students who need her help with whatever they need, or past students who just want to catch up on life. I was blessed to have Mrs. Pierce, then Miss Connard, as my 9th grade honors English teacher. Her class was one of my most favorite classes in all of high school. And admittedly, reading is not one of my favorite activities, but she has made reading interesting and taught me to be a better writer. These skills would later help me to pass both AP seminar and research exams, and also help me in college composition this year. She is passionate about teaching English, which makes her students more excited to learn about the material given to them. I interviewed Mrs. Pierce for one of my college compositions papers. In the interview, she highlighted that the most important thing for her as a teacher is to form a relationship with every student she has in class, and I can say that this is completely true. Having a good relationship with a teacher helps her make her students feel more comfortable in sharing their thoughts and writings and makes them want to perform better in her class. And on a more personal note, I think Mrs. Pierce is not only a great teacher, she is also an amazing person who I admire. Even though she is usually very busy grading papers or doing work for the school as the English department chair, she has always made time for me. She has given me countless amounts of advice over these past few years on whatever I need input on. She has helped me navigate through losing a friend, losing a family member, and is always not there only to talk, but to listen when I need to vent about something. There are so many amazing teachers at Nordonia who have influenced me over these past 4 years, but Mrs. Pierce is one I will truly miss, and I believe there is nobody more deserving of this award.
In addition to being a fantastic classroom teacher, Ms. Pierce has exceeded expectations as the English department chair. Her input, influence, and expertise has not only impacted her students, but her colleagues and the building through her interactions with the building level planning team. She's always willing to do what is best for kids. A good example of this is she is running an after-school session for 9th grade English students who missed content during the first semester. She's doing this to improve their English foundation, which will impact them for the rest of their high school careers. She's also a team lead on the Summit Education Initiative and NHS Transition Team. In this work, she is committed to improving the transition from 8th to 9th grade, as well as focused on increasing minority representation in honors and AP classes. Friendly, approachable, and dedicated are all words that describe Rachel Pierce, our 2021 Educator of the Year.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, everybody, for reading those. Pretty inspiring teachers and amazing. And all of them that are nominated are amazing people. And Miss Pierce, congratulations on being a Nordonia PTSA Teacher of the Year. Okay, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Another note, we're going to try to, but you'll see in this Facebook post, actually us presenting Miss Pierce with her award. So it's pretty cool. Take a time to watch that.